Well, Yvonne, it didn't come as a surprise after last week's court decision where the Constitutional Court paved the way for Gibran Rakabuming Raka to run, even though he's under 40. He's 36. He's been the mayor of the city of Solo for the past 2 years. That's very much because his dad is President Joko Widodo, and Jokowi, as he is known, is still very, very popular here. So that obviously has a follow-on effect for the family. And the court last week responded to this petition, basically allowing a loophole. If you're under 40 and you've been elected to some sort of regional government position, then you can run for president. So surprise, surprise, this week it's announced that he will be the vice presidential running mate for the leading candidate, Prabowo Subianto. I must say that Prabowo is only just leading. It's a 3-horse race, but it's more of a 2-horse race. But the latest polls do have him in the lead. And so there is quite a likelihood that the current president's son next year will become the new vice president of Indonesia.
And does Prabowo really need that extra boost that having him as vice president might give him?
Well, Prabowo has run for president twice before and lost. He's run for vice president once and lost. He clearly, at the age of 72, isn't taking any chances. This is an extraordinary situation, Yvonne. Prabowo Subianto is the bloke who lost twice to Joko Widodo. The last time he lost, he didn't accept the election results. He told his supporters to go on the streets. Here we are, about 5 years later, all has been forgiven. Joko Widodo has now made him the defence minister. He's brought him into the fold. He's in the cabinet. And what obviously is happening is that Joko Widodo is not even supporting his own party's candidate to be the next president. Instead, he's kind of gone rogue and thrown his weight behind Prabowo. This wasn't formally known until Sunday night, when that announcement came through that Prabowo was making Joko Widodo's son his running mate. So obviously Jokowi is backing Prabowo. And then we've had this extraordinary circumstance where petitioners have tried to go to the same Constitutional Court to rule out Prabowo, to try and make his candidacy ineligible for various reasons. And then late today, we've heard that those petitions have been rejected.
Well, there have been protests since the court ruled that candidates under 40 can run for president or vice president, as you mentioned before, provided they have served as elected regional leaders. What are demonstrators concerned about here?
Some of the demonstrators, I'm not sure, Yvonne, how organic their demonstrations have been. It's hard to confirm, but many here believe that the PDIP party, which is the main party in competition with Prabowo Subianto's candidacy, that they might have had a hand in organising those demonstrators. There are also students, though, who legitimately, I think, have been very concerned about this. And then you have people like constitutional law experts who have expressed great disappointment in the court's decision last week to create this loophole. One of the reasons why people are so angry about it, and I must stress, it's not most people, the Jokowi family, the Joko Widodo family is still very popular here, but those who are angry about it are particularly upset that the Chief Justice of the Constitutional Court is married to President Joko Widodo's sister. And so Gibran Rakabuming Raka is his nephew. So last week, when this decision on the petitions was made, the Chief Justice refused to excuse himself. He, along with a slim majority of judges, approved this loophole. And then today, the same judges have ruled that Prabowo Subianto is not too old to run for president at age 72. There were a couple more petitions saying that anyone who's run twice before shouldn't be allowed a third crack at it. Another petition that they ruled on today said that anyone who has been accused of human rights abuses in the past should be barred from running for president. Now, all three of these, plus a few more petitions, were rejected today by those same judges, including the judge, Anwar Usman, whose nephew is now Prabowo Subianto's running mate. So you can see there might not be huge anger about this, but a lot of people are saying there's something not quite right about the cosy family connections between the Chief Justice of the Court and the Joko Widodo family.
Gosh, Bill, so many twists and turns with the election still quite some time away. We look forward to regular updates. Thanks, Bill.
Thanks.